So hello Tanzeel bhai.
Hello.
First of all, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
And this podcast is very genuine. It's regarding the audience who wants to relocate to Dubai. Okay. So I knew that you were as a cabin crew and used to work as a cabin crew in India long back. And you left everything. You left your stable job, you left your house, you moved to Dubai and you went into real estate, a different field. So just wanted to know that what came into your life that you decided that I want to shift to Dubai.
That's a very interesting question, Zad, first of all. And I'm very happy to be in your podcast. I think I'm the first one to be
Yeah,
doing this with
first
you.
guess.
So, this is actually a very, very interesting conversation. I think a lot of people will get to learn a lot of things from my experience, if what I'm going to share. So, basically, to answer your question first, yes, I was a cabin crew flight attendant working in India. I was working there for more than 10 years. So the first and the most important thing was I was having a very good life. And when you have a very good life, you get into a comfort zone, right? You get into a comfort zone because everything has been taken care of. You're getting good salary, everything is well and good, settled. You have a family, you have a car, you have a house, you don't have to pay rent. So you're living a very happy and a comfortable life. So that part came in my life where I was in my comfort zone and I didn't knew that okay, what's next. Okay, I was
Hmm.
getting a handsome salary, my family was happy, I'm doing well, whatever I we were going for vacations and everything. But then there was a time in my life when me and my wife was sitting in a house and we were talking about the future. We were planning for family and we are going to get more, we have to expand the family and all those things. So then I thought that okay, now I'm just 30 right now, right? And for being a cabin crew, there is a certain age limit, to be very honest. People think that you can fly for a long time, but yes, there is a certain age limit where you can fly as a healthy person. But after a certain age limit, you kind of face a lot of difficulties, especially for women's and for men's also. You know, there's a lot of health issues which comes because you're not breathing normal oxygen as you are doing it right now. We are breathing an artificial oxygen for 8 to 10 hours every day.
Hmm.
So the body reacts differently.
Huh.
So then I thought, okay, you know what? I need to take a step now. I need to take a step and look for other things. So when I started looking for it, thankfully, by the grace of God, I have a very solid person in my life, which is my brother. So, wherever I am stuck, wherever I am not able to think about anything, all I need to do is I just need to give him a call
Hmm.
and talk about it. Just the way I'm doing a podcast with you, I do a podcast with him.
On
Okay,
call.
Danish, this is the thing. I don't know what to do. Tell me. So he was here in Dubai, first of all. To answer your other question, that what made you shift here in Dubai? So he was here in Dubai. He was doing really well. So he used to guide me a lot. He used to tell me this is how Dubai is and all. And normally I also was very free. I was a very frequent traveler to Dubai because I was flying. So I used to come in and out every month, once or twice. I was in Dubai. So I used to like the atmosphere. I used to like the people staying in here, the lifestyle basically. So I used to discuss about that, and he was the one who pushed me first. Okay, you know what? You should take a decision and come to Dubai, and I'm sure you will do well. But then I also thought that I would go to Dubai. I will see how the situation is. This I'm telling you the real life scenario.
Hmm.
I thought that okay, let me take a break from the job which I'm doing, not resign, but take a break,
Break.
go to Dubai, look for a job, look everything how it is. First, find something, get settled, and then come back to India, resign, and then go back, which I think I didn't do. That was one of the very wise decision I took. Especially my brother told me, do not do that. You cannot have a backup plan if you want to enter into real estate.
Otherwise, you will be still in your comfort zone.
Yes, because then if I would come here to Dubai thinking that okay, I will find a job, and back of the mind I'm thinking I have a job already, so I won't be able to give my 100%,
Hmm.
because then I will think that okay, this is just a secondary option. If this doesn't work, I will go back and continue my job.
Hmm.
So best decision was to do that, to think like that, to leave that thing first, take a small break, spend time with family, go on a vacation, spend time with your loved ones, get relaxed, and then come to Dubai. And then it was around 2.5 years back. when I came here, when we had a deadliest rainfall here in Dubai. That was the time I came. So yeah, and then I started, and Alhamdulillah, everything is going awesome
Al-
after that.
Alhamdulillah. Now there is something also you told about the mindset that you don't want it to be in your comfort zone. Okay, so when you were boarding your flight and you were sitting there, okay, now you're gonna be in the next 3 hours. What was going in your mind? Excited, nervous, pressure, fear? क्या था? Because you are leaving everything. Job भी छोड़ दी.
So, Zed, this is a very, very exciting time whenever you are stepping into a new journey in your life, right? So, basically, how I took it as like, ऐसा था कि I took it just the way you have your diary right now. It's empty,
Yeah.
right? So, it's an empty chapter. Whatever life I have spent till the time I stepped on the flight was a different chapter. And the day I stepped on the flight to Dubai, I made it very clear that the moment I'm stepping in this flight, this is going to be a new chapter in my life. The diary, the book or the diary you can say is completely new, and I have to rewrite that in a new way. And not thinking that what I have done in my life earlier, I will take that ahead. No, that is just an experience which I'm going to get here. Obviously, now I'm doing in real estate very well is because I have those skills which I have developed in my previous job, in my previous uh, aviation industry. There's a lot of things. The communications are very well. You get to meet a lot of people every day. That's what we are doing here. We are talking to people. We are making calls. We are meeting new clients, international clients. So that communication is very, very important. I think when I stepped onto that flight, I just thought that you know I'm going to start from the scratch now. Yes, I have a bank balance, I have my family, everything is there. But from that day, I thought that okay, for the next 1 month, I'm not going to have any salary, which I was getting earlier. A very good salary, to be very honest. To be in India, the cabin crew flight attendant salary is really good, to
How
be very
much?
honest. It's about if you fly for good number of hours, you can make at least 1.5 lakhs a month,
Okay.
which is I think fantastic in India. Now, I would not say fantastic in other ways because there are people who find this also very less. It all depends on your lifestyle. I'm a very family kind of a person. I used to just spend time with my family. I used to stay in house. I'm not a party person. Yes, I used to go on a lot of traveling vacations and all because that's what I like. So while coming here, I thought that okay, from now I'm not going to have any salary, right? And real estate is a kind of job where you don't get a fixed salary.
It's commission
It's
based.
all based on your commission, right?
On based on your performance.
This was something really new for me, and I was really stressed for a moment. For some time after I came to Dubai, I was really stressed because I was used to getting a salary end of the month. Think irrespective of me going on a vacation or not being well, I still used to get a salary. But here, when stepping in Dubai real estate, it was like okay, from today till the day I'm working, I will only be rewarded once I get
Perform.
a deal or I get my commission. There is no salary. So that was also a big heads up for me that I need to tie my lace. It's not going to be not that easy as I'm thinking. Yes, I have my brother, he's gonna guide me and everything, but end of the day, the hard work is mine. You know, a person can guide you in certain way. Like let's say if you also want something in your life, you need a person to guide you for that if you are new in that, but the rest but the hard work is yours. You have to make your own way. So that
100%.
was I was thinking when I was stepping on the
Now,
flight.
we talk in this regarding the bank balance, okay, and that is very important. Many people are moving over here, relocating over here. Some youngsters are coming here for just in search of jobs. How much should they have as a backup? For how many months they should have a backup? For example, if they're going to have a job over here, a salaried job, how much funds they should bring and how much backup they should have for how many months?
So, see, it all completely depends. There are two scenarios. One is like you're coming as a bachelor, you don't have a family. I mean, you have your parents, but you don't have a wife or you're not married till now. That is one situation. The second situation is you are coming to Dubai, you are married, you have a responsibility, you have your family. Both is a different scenario. I came here when I was married for already 4 5 years. I had a family, so I need to think about a lot of things before coming to Dubai. And by the grace of God, Alhamdulillah, my wife was also working, so that was a big USP for me. because when you have someone working as a partner in your family, you have kind of a mental support that anything goes wrong, even if I'm not earning for 1, 2, 3, 4 months, there is someone back home taking care of your family, taking care of your everything daily life. So that was one major thing which gave me a big advantage. Was my wife was working back in India. She was also a flight attendant in Indigo. So I thought that, okay, let me go. She supported me a lot. She's like, you just go. Don't think about all this in the family. I'm going to take care of everything. You don't have to, even if you're not earning for next 6 months, nothing is going to happen. So what I want to tell the people who are thinking to relocate to Dubai, first of all, is, let's say if you're earning 1 lakh rupees a month in India, to come to Dubai, first of all, you need a lot of money. The rent, the accommodation, the fooding, the transportation is not as cheap as affordable in India. It's expensive here in Dubai because the lifestyle is such. So what I suggest to the people or the young people who are thinking to relocate to Dubai, they need to have at least 6 to 8 months of backup of the money they are earning in India. They need that sum of money. Let's say if I'm talking about a person earning 1 lakh a month, that person needs to have at least 8 to 10 lakh rupees, or in dirham we can say at least, person should have uh, 20 30,000 dirhams in their bank account when they are coming to Dubai looking for a job or coming into real estate. First of all, let's say if someone comes here, he has a fixed salary, then that person is a little bit of relaxed because he knows that he's gonna get paid that much amount by end of this
By the
month.
end of the
So
month.
now that person can think about how much rental he wants to spend, how much groceries he need. But for someone who wants to join Dubai real estate, they need to be very very solid in terms of their backup, because if you don't have a backup in Dubai real estate, your work life balance gets disturbed, because you're not getting salary. Then you have to look after your rent, you have to look after your food, groceries, transportation, and then also you have to look back at your family as well, because they are also dependent on you. So in my case, I mean, as I said,
So if we talk in numbers, a guy who's not married have only responsibility in India
hmm,
back home. How much amount monthly
as
he
in
should bring?
Dubai, let's say every month you need 5,000 dirhams,
5,000
a
dirham,
single person,
single
to
person
survive in a decent way.
in a decent way.
In
And
a
as a
decent way.
couple,
As a couple, make it double. You need at least 10,000 dirhams a month.
10,000 per month.
Per month, you need at least for your rent, accommodation, fooding, and
And this
transportation.
amount for how much backup they should have for how many months?
At least 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
6 to 8.
To
So
have a
for
very,
individual
see,
who,
why I'm saying 6 to 8 months is because to have a comfortable life without any worries. The person can survive in like 3 4 months backup also. But then thinking about the job you are in, let's say if you are coming as a couple and your wife is already salaried somewhere and you are working in real estate, then at least you will have a peace of mind that one person in the family is earning and
earning.
one person is on commission, so it does not affect that much. But if both person are working on commission, then you need a good backup.
Now here's one thing. You were into hospitality. Now real estate. What was the biggest challenge you faced? Because both are different industries.
Yeah. So see, being in a hospitality industry and being in real estate, there are a couple of difference. What I feel here and what I used to feel there was, see, in hospitality sector, you don't have a fixed timeline of your job. Let's say today, in real estate, we have a fixed time from 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock. We have an office, and then let's say if you have a meeting in the night or evening, you that is not every day. But in hospitality, in aviation, it was different. You never had a fixed working hour. A lot of people, they don't know, they think that it's
Yeah.
fixed working hour. So basically, as a flight attendant, you don't have a fixed working hour. Today you are getting at 4 o'clock in the morning, going for a flight. Next day you come back, and then day after tomorrow you are going at 10 o'clock in the morning. So that is a very different, I mean, that is a very difficult part of that job, that a lot of people, they want to become a flight attendant. When they become, they kind of, they don't value that timing first of all, and they end up losing it, because you need to be very punctual. And the best thing I learned from the aviation sector and coming into real estate was being punctual. If a person is punctual in his life, trust me, sooner or later that person will achieve big things in life. You need to be punctual first, and then you need to be hardworking. If you are doing this both hand in hand, you cannot go wrong. And anyone who's not punctual will face a lot of difficulties in life. So this is the major difference I saw from the aviation industry into real estate, that I am very punctual because I was used to doing that, getting up at random timings. Now I have a fixed time. Now let's say if I have to come at 9 o'clock at office, I'll make sure I'm ready by 8 and I'll leave by 8 o'clock.
Okay. Now, life is not easy. It doesn't go in straight path. It goes
Absolutely.
high, it goes low. What was the lowest part of your
Lowest
life?
part,
Where
as
you feel, the lowest moment of your life?
uh, in Dubai or normally?
General.
In general, I think the everyone would agree with this. The lowest part in everyone's life or my life, number one, was in 2015. If people who can relate with this, when I lost my mom, that was one of the most lowest part, or you can say the worst part of my life, that time, that few months, when you lose your mom, basically. So the world goes haywire. You can't do anything, you can't focus. You Then I was also working still. So my sister was very young that time, she was in school. So that time it was a very very difficult situation for me, because my elder brother was living in Bombay, he was working there, and then I was the elder one staying in the house taking care of my parent and my sister. So that was one of the lowest moment in my life, where I thought that, how would I take this ahead. But then, thanks to my wife, that time she was my fiance girlfriend. We were dating then, but then she was a big support for me. She used to take care of my family, me, and everything. And the second lowest moment, I would say, everyone would agree again, was when the COVID was there. In India, the COVID situation was very different. You know, we we were salaried, I had job, but then in India things work very differently. Suddenly, overnight, your company can stop paying you, government can't do anything, you can't do anything. This is the worst part I feel about India. And when you ask me that question, that relocation of Dubai, this was one moment when I thought, I need to move out of India. I'm not saying India is bad, but all I'm saying is India is not structurized properly. If I am having a job, I'm getting paid, next month my company can stop paying me and I can't do anything. you know till today, I'm telling you, the company, I'm not going to name the company, but the company I was working with, it's been almost 3 years that I've left that company.
Huh.
I did not receive my final settlement till yet, I did not receive my salary still yet, I did not receive my PF still yet. And I have tried every possible way to get that, by emailing the HR and reaching out to the people. But trust me, there is no management who can solve this or who can fix this.
Hmm.
That an employee who was employed for 10 years and then he's leaving that company at a good note, you know the company has just taken away my hard earned money, and I can't do anything. Yes, I can go legal way, but then there I need to be in India. I need to spend more money giving to the lawyers, to the police, and you know how in India it works. You need money, and you need power.
Hmm.
If you have these, only then you can get your work done. So I just don't understand this thing. That was one of the most, when I came to Dubai, I realized myself that the 10 years that I worked in India, and now I have come here in Dubai, I would have taken that decision long back to come here. Coming to Dubai, I think this is one of the best decisions of my life.
Okay. Last but not least, what advice you would give to a 25-year-old Mahi Tanzeel?
A very good question. Very simple advice I want to give to myself if I was 25 years, or if anyone who is 25, 26 watching this video, is be honest, okay, to the job or a work you're doing. Okay, again, be very punctual. Okay, respect your job, respect your work that you're doing. Okay, and work hard. The most important thing in this life, where these days the young people and the Gen Z's are lacking, is they are more into a lot of other things rather than thinking about being practical, working hard, and not to think too much about the money factor. Because there will be a time in my life, in anyone's life, when you start working hard, you need to have a fixed goal, first of all.
Hmm.
And you need to start working on that goal. You need to work hard, you need to structureize things, you need to plan your life. So the work life balance needs to be there. So I think this is the the best advice I can give is like, to work hard,
Work-life balance.
work life balance,
Work hard.
work hard, be honest to your job, what you're doing. Don't do anything wrong with anyone. Let's say if tomorrow someone scams you, if anything goes wrong with me, and I have been scammed in India in other ways as well. There's still a lot of scams going on, but just because I got scammed, that doesn't mean now I will also scam someone just to retrieve my money. Okay, that was in my luck, that money is gone. God will give me more. But don't do anything wrong with anyone. Don't think about it. Yes. Take care of your family. This is the best advice I would give to a 25, 25, 6 years old who is watching this video is please take care of your family.
In terms
Your
of
parents, I'll tell you, your parents, if you're married, your wife, that's it. That will all matter to you at the end of the day. Those are the people in your life who value and who will look up to you. These days, 25, 26, 7 years old, a boy or a girl, once they are out of the house, normally I have seen people in my life, once they are out of the house, they are enjoying the life. They are working somewhere far away from the city. They have changed the city. Now the parents are still there at home. They are old, or they need someone. So the biggest advice is, no matter wherever you reach in your life, be it you become a millionaire, billionaire today or tomorrow, which inshallah you will, everyone will be if you work hard, always take care of your family. So let me give you this example as well. When I came to Dubai, the first 6 months was very difficult for me because, as you know, in real estate, you need a couple of months just to learn things,
To
and
learn
then
things. Yeah.
you can grow. And everyone I see in real estate these days, they come here, they do deals, and the first thing they want is a fancy watch, fancy car, and a flashy lifestyle. But for me, to be very honest, that my first motive was to come into real estate and to do deals, and my first motive was to get my family here in Dubai. I didn't wanted any fancy car. I didn't spend money elsewhere. I'm not a party person. I don't go out anywhere. I was just working, making money, thinking that the first thing I need to do is to get my family here in Dubai first, because I know they can't be without me and I can't go back. So the best thing is, if I see my future here for next 10, 15 years, it's better I get my family here and then I start my life again. So that's what I did. I thought it's gonna take time, but from the help of God, I was able to get them like within a year to Dubai. My dad is staying with me. My wife is very happy now. She's staying with me, and I also got my pet from India,
Which is me.
which is the main thing. I mean, these are the people who matter in your life. There is no other one. Friends are there. Take care of your friends. The limited people you have in your life, the better your life is.
So thank you so much
You're most welcome.
for being my first guest on my
Thank you,
podcast.
thank you. It
I
was a
haven't
pleasure.
decided the name of my podcast, but
No
soon.
problem.
Okay. But it was, to be honest, very genuine and very informative. I got, some of the information from my real life stories. And I hope the audience who are watching,
Definitely.
it will help them also, for the people who are trying to relocate or trying to pursue their dream job in Dubai.
Yeah.
So hope to continue this series, and
Thank you
so much for doing
It was
this.
a pleasure, and all the best to you, Zach.
Thank you.